An Erie County legislator wants to make it harder for predators to spike drinks at bars and nightclubs. Good evening, I'm Febin Cassahoon. Erie County legislator for District 2, Taisha St. Jean Tard, is pushing for a state law requiring bars to provide drink lids to any customer who asks for one. Now, a survey shows 1 out of 13 U.S. college students have had their drinks spiked without their knowledge. A similar law in California went into effect last year. However, here in Erie County, the resolution failed in December by a 7-4 vote. Legislator St. Jean Tard plans to continue pushing the issue with state lawmakers. Now, I met with her this afternoon to learn more about the resolution, along with bartenders and bar goers about the possible law. You may go to a nightclub or bar for a bunch of different factors: bonding with friends, dancing, listening to music, or just wanting to have a drink. But the environment can sometimes bring unwanted interactions.
When you look at the statistics nationally, 1 out of 13 students getting drugged, and that's reported, that's scary. And if we don't do something to be proactive, that's on us.
Erie County legislator Taisha St. Jean Tard is spearheading the push for a new local law to require bars in the county to offer drinking lids to patrons upon request.
And if you want people to come downtown, they need to feel safe.
I took her concerns to Buffalo's entertainment district, which attracts a lot of college students, to get a feel for what Western New York residents think about this.
I know it's a burden for restaurants because it'll be an extra cost, but to know that the drinks are protected, I would rather go to a bar that does that than one that doesn't.
Lancaster resident Jenna Rouse works in the downtown Buffalo area and tells me she frequents restaurants and bars in the Queen City. I caught up with her at Frankie Primo's in the Chippewa district, where she told me that lids are a great initiative.
I have had a friend of mine who had something slipped in her drink right in front of us, and no matter how hard you try, sometimes it still gets by, so I think it's really important.
I couldn't dislike the idea more.
Just next door is Detour Bar and Grill. If the resolution eventually passes, General Manager Chris Godson tells me that feels that it would be an overreach of government, saying small businesses already have to deal with other financial burdens post-pandemic. I did ask St. Jean Tard about this.
Would it be possible for Erie County to provide those things?
That's something I'm willing to look into, but I always like to say we need to put people over money. Human lives should be our top priority. And as an elected, my job is to make sure that we are protecting our most vulnerable.
As a career bartender, countless times have taken young ladies' drinks when they go to the bathroom, when they ask me to, and put it behind the bar to keep it safe. If you don't have a bartender you're friendly with, you should take your drink with you.
Godson says that he would rather security take on more training. He also emphasized that if you think your drink has been spiked, he says the bar will immediately get security and call police and stand by you when pressing charges.
We'll get you home, we'll call an Uber, and we'll get the person arrested and charged that did it. We'll check the camera system afterwards, we'll follow up on it.